How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Off the Grid. It's the 1st of February, about 10 past 9, and look at that view. Absolutely amazing. Fantastic, but we cannot stand and admire the view all day because we have got work to do, most of which, if not all of which, is on the new field. So, first things first is we need to get the Ford fired up. We'll get the front loader hooked up, and we are going to be doing lime spreading. I think we have enough lime. We've got a few bags, so we'll get them pulled out with the bag lifter, and we'll get that field limed up. And then we're also going to be doing fertilizer spreading today, and maybe if all goes well, we might actually be seeding today as well. The problem is, I don't really know what I want to put in that field just yet. I haven't really made up my mind, because I don't know where we're going to go with the property in the future. I don't know if I want to try and do cattle on this property. I don't know. I kind of want to, but part of me also doesn't want to, for multiple reasons. But yeah, I think it would be quite the feat if we can pull off cattle on this property. It's the one thing that I thought we're probably not going to be able to do over here, is cattle. And if we can pull it off, I think it'll be quite amazing. But yeah, I don't know if I want to go that route, because it is a lot of work and a lot of time that'll go into making that possible. But anyway, we'll see. We'll get the field ready first. It gives me a little bit more time to think about it. I guess we could just get a crop in there, like another wheat crop or barley or something like that, that we can use for feed for the animals that we have currently. And then we could possibly use that for making straw and things like that as well, if we do want to go the route of getting cattle and having a dairy farm. Anyway, I'm going to pull 2 bags of lime out while we've got a bit of weight on the back, because I don't think we'll be able to lift these bags if we have no weight. There we go. Lovely. Now to get the fertilizer out of here. Yeah, otherwise things are still going well. The animals are doing well, and our vegetable garden here is producing pretty well. Actually, much more than what we need. What we currently need is well, wheat or barley. That is what we need for both the chickens and the pigs. But yeah, our field is still a little ways out from being harvest ready, but we'll get there eventually. Yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna go into manual mode here, and I think, should we start the other way around? I think we'll go into about 3 high, maybe 3 low. Let's see what that does. Okay, here we go. See if it'll hold the speed up the hills. Diff lock is engaged. Yeah, that is working pretty well. It's the one thing in Farming Simulator 22 that I actually dislike, which I thought I would really like, is the gearbox system. It was introduced in FS22, the sort of manual gearbox system, and I just don't like it. It was kind of fun for the first week, and after that it's just a pain, because even if you put it into auto mode and you have a manual tractor like this one here, it doesn't really know what to do half the time. So it just flicks through gears up and down, and you end up not moving at all. So then you have to sort of switch to manual mode, which can be quite annoying. For myself, it's okay. I have a Stream Deck, and I have got buttons set up to switch between like auto gearbox and manual gearbox, but most people are not going to have that. I guess you could just put any other button for that on your keyboard, and I would highly suggest doing that. But it's just frustrating, in my opinion. I can't imagine that many people actually use it. If you do use the manual gearbox thing and you like it, then let me know. I would actually like to see if people do actually like the system, but I definitely don't. Not my cup of tea, that there. But yeah, I just feel like I would have liked if it had the gearbox system, so you can use it when you want to. But if you switched it to automatic mode, it should just be automatic like it used to be in Farming Simulator 19 and versions before that, rather than just manually or automatically flicking through a manual gearbox, because like I say, for the most part it just gets it wrong, and it can be quite frustrating, and yeah, just not a fun experience. So that's the one thing that like I say, I thought was actually a cool idea, and I probably would have said at some point, I'm sure I would have somewhere when I was playing Farming Simulator 19 especially, I probably have said at some point I would like manual gearboxes in Farming Simulator. But I guess it's a case of be careful what you wish for. But yeah, anyway. I think that is full coverage. It is indeed. Now I'm going to switch back to auto gearbox. Fantastic. And we can... Well, I was going to get the rest of this lime out on the field as well, but we've actually got quite a bit left, so we'll get this out of here and then we'll do fertilizer spreading, and I think we'll be ready for seeding then. Would have been nice to run a cultivator over that just to smooth it out a little bit, but I don't think we have a cultivator, do we? I can't even remember if we have a cultivator. I don't think we do. Anyways, it'll be fine. I might take a quick look in the sheds if we do actually have a cultivator. Well, I guess I could just do this. Balers. I don't think we do. We've got a plow, seeders, rollers. No, I don't think we have a cultivator. Okay. So it's just going to be very bumpy when we seed, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Right, the grass has started to grow a little bit again, which is good. I think we'll probably do both grass fields into silage when they are ready again, so that we can get that silage pit closed up. We do have a fair bit in there at the moment. I think about 30,000 liters, something like that, if I remember correctly. I might be way off, but I think it's somewhere around that number, and I would like to double that if possible. So yeah, the two grass fields will go towards silage again. Unfortunately, we really didn't make much money on the silage the first time around, but if we are going to go the route of getting cows, then the silage of course will be kept for feed. So yeah, we'll have to make that decision fairly soon, I think. But yeah, like I said, I think this field I'll probably end up doing something like wheat or barley, because it'll provide us food for the chickens and the pigs, but also we can come back and bale the straw off of the field, and we can either choose to sell that or keep it if we are going to go the cattle route. Yeah, I think that'll be a good idea, because then we don't have to make a decision on cattle immediately, but we are sort of in a good position if we do decide to go that route, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that is fertilizing done as well. It's a nice thing when you have equipment that's got a wide working width like this, and your fields aren't exactly massive. But yeah, that is job done. So I think what we'll do is we're probably going to come back and do seeding here, and we'll do that in a time lapse, and then when we're done there, I think we might actually go do a bit more logging, because I do want to maybe get another field going in that bowl area. So yeah, maybe we'll get a bit of logging done back there, but we are going to get the seeder hooked up here. We'll get the front loader off of the tractor here. And yeah, we are going to get into seeding. So I think I'll make a decision whether I want to do wheat or barley. I don't know 100% just yet, but I'm kind of leaning towards barley. I just want to make sure that the pigs can actually take barley. But yeah, we are going to get this all set up, and we're going to jump into a time lapse and get the seeding done real quick. So for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, that is seeding as well as rolling done on this field, and I decided to go with barley in the end. So that is going to set us up really nicely moving forward, because we are going to have a lot of food for both the pigs and the chickens. I'm 99% sure the pigs can take barley as well as a grain. So that'll be fine. And then of course the chickens as well. But we'll also be able to make some straw off of this field after harvesting, as well as the wheat field down there, and we'll get that all baled up. We might actually change our baler. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we'll see. I have a plan for that, and that we might play around with a little bit, but we'll see when it gets there. We still need to buy a combine as well, as we've been saying for a very long time, but we'll get there. We'll get around to it as soon as we need to. But yeah, that is going to set us up really nicely. We can either sell the straw bales or keep them if we do go in the direction of a dairy. And speaking of which, I think if we do a dairy, it's probably going to be in here. I think we'll build a dairy in here. If we don't go for a dairy, I think I want to make a field here. So either way, I want to clear up some trees in this area. So I think we'll do that. We've still got a bit of time left for today. So I think we'll grab our fella buncher and we'll head in there and get those, well, get at least a few trees taken down. I was thinking about maybe taking some trees down next to this road as well, but we'll leave them for now. But yeah, I think we'll head out there. I got some of the equipment in the sheds here. Well, when I say some of the equipment, I got the Volvo in there. We're going to have to move this out the way. Lovely. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we are going to get this big boy fired up. And we'll head out there. We'll get a few of these trees taken care of. We probably won't get all of them, but we'll get a good few, I think. And yeah, that'll get us on the right path for either another field or, like I say, maybe a dairy down the line. But yeah, we are going to jump into a quick time lapse and we're going to get a few of these trees knocked out. So for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, so we are making pretty good progress out here at the moment. So as you can see, nice and clear already. Now there's still a lot of work that needs doing, but not bad at all. I've got a whole bunch of logs stacking up here, so that's quite a bit of money sitting over here, which is good. I just don't really know how we're going to get it all out of here. Our truck is over there, which is already partially loaded, but I don't think we're going to be able to get the truck in here easily anyway. I was thinking about maybe parking it down the road there and then wheeling the logs out with the Volvo, but looking at this, it's very steep, so I don't think that's going to happen. We might need to just wheel the logs out that direction, around that field maybe. Maybe even down here. Won't be a bad idea. But yeah, anyway, we'll figure that out. Not a big deal. But yeah, I haven't made the decision yet whether this is going to be a field or a dairy. But either way, we have to clear out a few more trees. I do think we'll probably clear out about, you can see about 4 or 5 trees that are right in the valley here that we might get rid of. And then around that sort of perimeter on that side and around the back. And maybe 1 or 2 more on this sort of hill on the side here. So quite a few more trees to take down. But we've got a good start anyway today, which is good. But yeah, we'll have to get some of these logs sold as well. Well, we'll have to get all of them sold. And we don't want them to pile up too much, because then it just becomes difficult to manage and work with. So yeah, but I think next time out we'll probably continue working over here. And by then, hopefully, we would have made a decision whether this is going to be a dairy or a field. But either way, we need to clear out a few more trees. I'm still leaning sort of a little bit towards dairy, but we'll see. If we do make this a dairy, then up that hill, there's a nice flat bit up there as well. That'll also require a bit of clearing. But then we can make another big field up there as well, which will be fantastic. So yeah, we're actually ending up doing a lot more farming on this property than what I ever thought we would be able to do. It's sort of unconventional because the fields are a bit odd-shaped and obviously very hilly. but kind of cool. It's fun to farm like this, and it actually looks really nice. It looks beautiful with the fields flowing with the sort of natural lines. So yeah, pretty cool. But anyway, quite a bit of work, like I say, left to do in there. But that is a job for another day. So we are going to leave it there for today, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time.